Well, breaking right now at noon on CBS News Philadelphia. After 8 days, the city and union reach a tentative deal to end a worker strike. One side is celebrating, the other says they're disappointed. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan. Union members are being told to return to work as soon as possible, but regular residential trash pickup won't resume again until Monday. That's what Philadelphia Mayor Sherelle Parker just said during a news conference at City Hall. We have team coverage this noon. Dan Snyder is live in Northeast Philadelphia at one of the trash convenience centers. But first, let's get more on the latest from Nikki Dementri, who was at the mayor's news conference. Good afternoon, Nikki.
Good afternoon to you, Jim. And we are learning many new details of this tentative agreement. You can hear the press conference is still going on behind me here at City Hall. Now, Mayor Parker did come out and speak just after 11:30. For the first 10 minutes or so, she thanked several members of her team, and she got emotional, Jim. She pulled several of them out and named them, showed them to the camera, and also said, hey, you guys should have a round of applause for them, and just thanking them over these 8 days of the strike and the negotiations. You talk, though, about those mixed emotions, and we'll get to that in a second. I want to talk first, though, about the terms of this tentative agreement. Now, the city says over 4 years, District Council 33 members will see a 14% pay raise. Now, that does include a 5% pay raise that was already agreed upon last November before this strike happened. So for the next 3 years, those members will see a 3% raise every year. Take a look and take a listen to what Mayor Parker had to say.
You can't get through something as intense as this and not have to go through healing time. But our city is here. I'm here. We're going to work in partnership with our District Council 33 men and women, because that's the only way that we can realize what you all always hear me talk about. And what is that? One Philly, a united city.
Now, talking about District Council 33, we spoke with them early this morning as they walked out of the negotiations, and to say they were disappointed is an understatement. President Greg Boulware this morning, as he came out of those negotiations, you could see visibly and audibly he was upset. He didn't hold back on his feelings over this tentative agreement. Listen to what he had to say.
I'm not happy or satisfied with the outcome of things. Workers will be back to work as soon as they can get there. The strike has ended, so workers are to be expected at work tomorrow, or this morning, I guess you could say.
Now, I spoke with the union about a couple hours ago, and they did share with me that they did instruct their members to go back to work since the strike is indeed over. And just to note, the union was asking for a 20% pay raise over 4 years. They are now seeing a 14%. They will have to vote to ratify that agreement. When that'll happen, that's still unknown at this point. But I want my colleague Dan Snyder to join me right now. He's at one of those trash convenience centers and sanitation centers. That's where Philadelphia and the city is telling people to go drop off their trash right now, Dan, because they said regular trash won't begin again until Monday. What are you hearing and what are you learning?
Yeah, Nikki, well, good afternoon to you. We're at the convenience center here at State Road and Ashburner, and you said it. One of the big things the mayor said in this strike agreement, normal trash pickup not going to resume until Monday. So right now they say those 60 temporary sites, they are going to stay open. There's going to be the big trash trucks there to help you out, but they really want people to transition away from those and come to one of these sites. And it is really what we have seen in the hour or so that we have been here. Folks have been lining up to drop off their trash here at State Road and Ashburner. And of course, in the 8-9 days that this strike has dragged on, the trash, the piles of trash, those images that we have brought you throughout the week, those have really stood out, and those have really been a big talking point for Philadelphians. I can tell you we were in South Philly for part of the morning, some areas that had heavy trash earlier in the week. Those appear to have been cleaned up. We did see one of the city sanitation trucks at one of those drop-off sites there. They would come up to the car, take the bag, throw it in the back. So again, they are asking people to phase out of those sites and come to the sanitation centers. But with folks we've talked with throughout the city, throughout this morning, they are just glad that this strike has been resolved. Take a listen.
I'm glad just because passing these trash piles and the smell. That's it. I was hoping that they would strike a deal sooner so that it wouldn't pile up, but I'm just so happy that you told me that they did reach a deal. So this should be the end of the pile.
I'm just so glad it's over, man. Yeah, we can move on and things get back to normal.
So again, to his point, it's going to take a little bit of time to get back to normal. Again, normal trash pickup not going to resume until Monday, and that's why the city is saying, hey, those 60-plus temporary locations, they are going to be open. There's going to be a truck there to help you out, but we want you to transition away from those. And over the next 5 days, until we get back to that normal trash pickup, we want you to come to sanitation centers like the one here in Northeast Philly at State Road and Ashburner. We'll continue to follow and, of course, bring you the latest in this developing situation. For now, Jim, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Dan. And to recap, if this contract is ratified by union members, workers will receive 3% raises for the next 3 years. And an additional tier has also been added to the pay scales, which means almost half of city workers will receive an additional 2% increase on top of that 3% raise.